Now today we're going to talk about rust, and that's a four-letter word in any restorer's language because it can completely destroy a classic. We'll also show you some wonderful products from the Eastwood company that can stop it and keep it from recurring. But first, let's talk about where rust is likely to be found in your classic. For instance, in doors, water runs down past the windows and it's intended to drain out from little holes down in here, but often those little holes get stuck with dirt and leaves, and then the whole bottom of the door rusts out, so be sure to check there. Now back here on our old truck, you can see we've had to splice in an entire cab corner because these cab corners rust out pretty easily. Water just washes right up in there. Now other places rust occurs are in the eyebrows over the headlights on the fenders on vehicles from this vintage, also up in the wheel wells and around under the pan. If you have a car with a deck lid, there's a little pan under there, that rusts out. Floor pans rust out pretty frequently, and on unitized body cars the whole structure can rust out. But we'll show you some strategies to keep this from happening. Here's what you have to do. Now this is one of the most important tools you'll need for derusting your car. It's called a wand. We got ours from the Eastwood company. Now this nozzle on the end down here shoots straight out. But we have others, for instance this one on this short wand, that shoots at right angles. And that's good for going up and then turning it, going down, out, to the sides. And then finally we have this one on a long piece of plastic tubing that allows you to get into extremely difficult places, and it actually shoots back. And the reason for that is if you have a bulkhead that needs to be coated, you're going to need to be able to get in there and shoot back onto that bulkhead, and it too turns all the way around, so it allows you to shoot in any direction. Let's get started. Now this is a new product on the scene. It's called Sealant Foam. You shoot this into cavities and it expands and displaces air and moisture and helps seal those areas. It also makes a wonderful insulator. Over here we have some of Eastwood's Pre. I always have plenty of this on hand because it's great for removing wax, polish, grease, and dirt. Gets the metal ready to paint. Back here I have an epoxy self-etching primer, and this helps protect the metal until I can get it painted. That's of course if the metal is clean and bright and healthy. And back here is some chassis black. As you can see, I've already used this. I shot the whole frame of my car with this stuff. This is from Eastwood, and it's an epoxy based product that'll hold up forever. It's very chip resistant and it looks like new old stock. Now there are times when you can't get all the rust off and get things down to clean bare metal, and in that case I like to use Eastwood's Corollas. It's a rust stabilizer that turns rust to magnetite and stops it in its tracks, and of course you can paint over this with the chassis black or the color of your choice. Now this is Eastwood's Rubberized Undercoating. You use this on your chassis and under the floor pans. About the only place you don't want to use it is, say, on your engine pan, your exhaust system, or your transmission, where heat could accumulate and cause the stuff to burn. But it's wonderful for stopping rust. We've even used it inside the cab as a further rust preventative and to sound deaden and insulate. Now my final strategy for rust prevention is this Eastwood Heavy Duty Anti-Rust. It's a cavity wax that can go in any of these inaccessible cavities and seal them so they don't rust. And it also is self-healing. I've got my wand here with the nozzle set at right angles, and then I'll just shoot a little in here. I'm going to turn the nozzle and get up in here now. Then we'll turn it again and get over to the side, all around in there. Now, you know when you put in enough because it'll start running out down here at the bottom, as you can see. It really doesn't have to be pretty, it just needs to be on there to protect the metal. As you can easily see, with these Eastwood products and a few hours of your time, you can easily de-rust your classic and prevent rust from reoccurring for years to come. This is Jim Richardson for Classic Car Garage saying good luck with your restoration.